Having more choices isn't freedom, it's stress. We live in an age of infinite options, but instead of making us feel free, this abundance often leaves us feeling exhausted and overwhelmed. Think about the apps you use every day: Netflix, Instagram, YouTube. You are faced with new streams of content every time you look. This diagram helps visualize the problem. You are that center node, and these incoming streams represent the hundreds of small decisions you're forced to make every hour. While we are told that endless variety is a luxury, the effort of processing it all becomes a daily psychological burden. Your brain was designed for an environment of scarcity. For most of human history, our ancestors survived by navigating very few options. Because of this, our minds have a hard physical limit. We can only process a few variables at a time before our thinking starts to slow down. Think of your brain like this mechanical model. Manageable input lets the gears turn smoothly. That set too many variables, the machine freezes. When biological hardware meets infinite algorithms, the system locks up under the weight of data. That feeling of mental exhaustion isn't a lack of willpower. It's a direct result of ancient biology trying to survive in a world of infinite choices. When the human brain reaches that physical limit, it often takes the only exit available. It stops choosing entirely. Evaluating 50 different paths requires a massive amount of energy. Eventually, your brain decides that the cost of making a decision is higher than the benefit of the choice itself. This is why we find ourselves scrolling through a menu for an hour without picking anything. Your mind is effectively shutting down its choosing mechanism to save power. When every path is open, we lose the ability to move down any of them, leaving us frozen in place. Even when you do manage to make a choice, the abundance of other options can still ruin the experience. Having so many alternatives creates a specific kind of regret. Even if your choice was great, you wonder if one of the other 100 options would have been better. Look at how your brain tracks this. You pick one path, which glows here, but all those unchosen alternatives keep pulsing in the back of your mind, pulling your attention away from your actual decision. Psychologists have a name for this: choice overload. Under this weight, a good decision still feels like a loss because you are haunted by the phantom potential of everything you didn't pick. Living in a constant state of overload has long-term effects on your mood and well-being. This isn't just a minor annoyance. When the mind is constantly scanning for a better alternative, it creates a persistent sense of anxiety. That anxiety makes it harder to focus on the task at hand, leaving you feeling stuck even when you have everything you need to succeed. Genuine satisfaction requires us to be present with our choice. But when part of your brain is busy comparing your current reality to a dozen other possibilities, that sense of contentment begins to slip away. By trying to keep every door open, we accidentally lose the ability to be happy with what's inside the room we're actually in. The solution to this digital anxiety is a counterintuitive one. We have to intentionally limit our options. When we forcefully remove options, we clear away the mental clutter. As the chaotic web is stripped back, it leaves a single, clear direction. Once that burden of tracking every variable is lifted, your focus expands and your energy pushes you forward. This allows us to redefine freedom. It isn't the ability to open every door, it's the clarity to pick one and walk through it without looking back. By embracing fewer choices, we unlock the ability to take meaningful, unburdened action. That is where real freedom begins.